Morning YouTube, it's your boy Brian Felix here, bringing you guys another video. The time is currently 8:53 actually, and I'm sitting here just waiting for Victor to come, and he's taking a little bit long. So what I'm gonna do is make a video, talk to you guys. So I actually feel like, he's coming now. So I feel like a lot of detailers need to talk about this topic here. So in this video, we're gonna go ahead and talk about scheduling clients and how to go about it, and what times to put certain clients in, and kind of just knowing how long it takes to do the details, so you know when to schedule the next one, because a lot of you guys might be wondering and struggling with scheduling each and every client. So yeah, if you want to end the day shorter, then you have to know what services you're doing and what cars you're doing. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and record throughout the day. Sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and I'll catch you guys in a few. Alright, too, so we have made it here to our first client, and this is a 9 a.m. client. So I'm gonna just tell you guys how we schedule the day, so that way you can have an idea of how you should schedule yours. So this one is a maintenance detail, right? So roughly, I know it'll take us an hour and 30 minutes to do this job, right? Now, this is a detail. It needs to be done correctly. Now, I do see a lot of YouTubers and, not YouTubers, but a lot of detailers where they say, hey, I did this in 45 minutes, which is like insane to me. Like, how do you do a detail in 45 minutes? Like, I don't know what it could be. Maybe I'm just trying to be too perfect, too particular, but we're a 5-star service detailing, so we like to take our time and make sure that everything is done properly and correctly. I don't want to rush through this detail and then have the client text me like, hey, you missed the spot. Now, this is a loyal client that he comes back every 2 weeks, so I don't want to jeopardize that relationship and that connection that we have. So I don't want to rush through the detail just because I want to get it done in a certain amount of time, right? So with that being said, this car we will probably most likely finish around maybe like 11ish, 11:30 at the most. And usually what I do is I'll schedule my first client at 9 in the morning, because that's when we start. Now, if it's summertime, you could probably start a little earlier, but this is just what we do, right? So I like to work out in the morning and stuff like that, and I like to have a morning routine going, so I can build that momentum up to to the field out here in the detailing world or whatever. So I usually get up around like 5:30, 6 o'clock, go work out, hit the gym, come back around 7ish, eat breakfast, right? I'll eat some breakfast, and then I will go ahead and read a book, read like 10 pages, meditate for a little bit. And then afterwards, it'll be like around 8:30ish, around that time. I'll go ahead and, get the van ready for me and Victor, and then, just wait for him to come, and then, head off to the client. So usually it's 9 in the morning for the first one, and then I'll tell you guys when we get to the next one, what time is that one, and then what we do, about that. So this car, you guys have seen this car plenty of times now, but you guys can see it's a Mercedes SUV. It's really not that bad. I mean, we come here every like 2 weeks, and the client is 2022, so he likes to keep it clean and make sure that it gets hand washed. So you guys see the inside. I believe it's mostly him that drives this vehicle, so his side would be the dirtiest. And then we have the not the passenger, but the rear back here. Nothing much going on. Like I said, a lot of detailers say, hey, I finished in 45 minutes. I'm like, damn, dude, like, what are you doing? Let me know, because it takes us like 45 just to wash the outside properly, So we just knocked out the interior, put my hoodie on. It's kind of cold. So let me know, actually comment down below, you guys, if you are someone that details or that lives somewhere where it gets cold, right? I know a lot of people live in Houston or Texas, where it's like, well, Houston, Texas, same thing, but where it's like kind of warm throughout the years. Now, it's 57 degrees right now, so it's not that cold, but it's definitely getting into the cold winter months. So I just wanted to throw a quick tip into the video, and that is to get this tank heater right there. This right here warms up our water, right? So what we do is we plug this thing in, right? And you want to make sure that these wash mitts are not in the water when you put this in here. So you see this like oval, this is just a cage to like protect whatever's around it, but this is actually the heater here, so you guys can see it's like around. So we just, you know, probably put those on the side. The water is very hot right now too, because we already used it. So we usually just, you know, dump it in here and just plug this thing in, and then the water will heat up for us. So if you're someone that lives in the cold, or you detail in the cold, pick this up right there. There goes the brand and stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and link it down below for you guys. Tank heater, model W449. You guys go ahead and pick that up. So yeah, the water's very warm right now. Like, it's very warm. I wish you guys could like feel how warm it is, but it's very warm. Try not to get my hands too wet. But yeah, pick this up for sure, man, for sure. And we detailed the inside. Well, I detailed the inside. Victor's just doing a quick vacuum. Windows are done, and then the wipe down is complete. He's doing the quick vacuum. And then we'll go ahead and wash this car, and we'll be done for this maintenance detail. Alright, you guys, so we just finished this maintenance detail. Time is currently 10:35. I don't know why the camera's not focusing right now, but it's completely done with this Mercedes-Benz. 10:35, there we go. So I'm gonna just go ahead and pull it into their garage, send them the invoice, they'll pay, and then we'll head off to the next one. So me and Victor are in the car, and I'm gonna ask Victor personally, right? What's one thing, one advice that you would give a detailer that's out there mobile like we are? You know, what's one thing, you know, that you would give them as advice?
Always make sure you got all what you need to clean the client's car. Make sure you always prepare. Make sure you got a extra bit, a little bit. You know, you use that product too much, I got always have another one just in case, because you'll never know if you're gonna end up using both of them at the end of the day.
Yep, that's true. That's true. So basically just making sure you have a backup, right? So what we do, we always have like 2 tire shine, because we use tire shine a lot. So we always have two bottles of tire shine. We have 2 bottles of spray wax, and we always have 2 bottles of the interior cleaner, the degreaser. Now those are the most used products, so we like to carry those in gallon sizes as well, just so, you know, if we do run out, we can easily just refill the bottles and, you know, keep it moving and grooving, right? So it's kind of important that you know what you use the most, and that you keep that in hand's reach, you know, because like Victor said, if you're not prepared and you don't have everything you need, you're not going to be able to finish the job. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine finishing the wash and not having some tire shine. Like, you're gonna have to discount that detail right there. So it's just very important you stay prepared. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop at Wawa real quick. I'll probably grab a coffee, yo. It's kind of chilly out here. I don't know how Victor's taking off his shirt, and he's hot. I'm over here cold, man. It's freezing outside. So just gonna make a quick pit stop, grab some coffee, use the bathroom, reevaluate life, and then we'll catch you guys when we get. Alright, too. So we made it to the second client, and it's currently 11:40. 11:40. So we stopped, got something to drink, ate a little honey bun, stuff like that, just trying to keep it moving and grooving. This dog Luna is all over us, man. She don't let us work. But yeah, we have this GMC Yukon here. Just gonna do a quick vacuum. Pretty much that's it. And then we're just gonna go ahead and wash the outside and wax it and stuff like that. It's not much to do on the interior. Client just bought it. It's only like a few days old. So yeah, this one will be quick. Got some crumbs and stuff like that. Rich is already starting to vacuum. So yeah, I mean, it's not much to do on the interior, so we're just gonna knock that out. But I wanted to talk to you guys, right? Oh, we actually drove this thing too. This thing is pretty cool there. Our client treats us good, man. He was like, hey man, gave us the keys, drove it around, and had a little bit of fun. But yeah, so first class always at 9 in the morning, right? And I usually give us 3 hours, right? You know, 9, 10, 11, and by 12, which is this finger there, I don't know why I did that. But by 12 o'clock is when we, you know, schedule the next car. And as you guys can see, we got here around 11:30ish, you know, because we finished the other car earlier than, you know, expected. Even if it's a maintenance, you just never know. The client might ask you like, hey, can you do this? Hey, can you touch this up? So, you know, just for me, I always schedule cars 9, 12, and 3 o'clock, right? That's just how we set our schedule. And hopefully that helps you out, because it's, like I said, it's important you know how long you take on each and every car, so that way you know that you're taking a certain amount of time and you're gonna make it on time to the next cars. So enough of me talking. Ricky's putting in work. We're trying to finish this car out, man. We're not playing no games. We're trying to finish by 1 o'clock. So